A look there inside Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Tonight, a good one in the NFC. It's the Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles. It's the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. And this will be a Lions first down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and
The tight
10.
end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play. 3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Alexander Lee on the tackle. A gain of 1 yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Jackson. Brought in by the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
A gain of 12 yards.
It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Philadelphia.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught by Lamb. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up third down.
A gain of a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On third down, Jackson. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
First down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5. On play action, here's Jackson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
First down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
7, Lions nothing.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. He connects with St. Brown. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
It's a gain of 11. And the Lions first down.
So after 1, it's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
He'll get it inside the 20. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50.
7 more yards.
A gain there of 27 yards.
First down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Play action now, and here's Allen. That's going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Room past the 20. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's
A big play after being backed up. 37 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started, a big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
First down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They're on the march. Another first down.
At the 24-yard
Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for third down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
As this offense continues continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small, and oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Lions first down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw again, it's Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. It's 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Throwing again is Allen. There's Jefferson, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay back. That tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing again. It's Allen. He's got it at about the 8. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
That's another.
What a pickup. A gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now it is 1st and goal. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This about as short as you can get. Bates' kick is good. The Lions are on the board just before halftime.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense going to get it one final time in this first half. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he is stopped at his 25. The drive will begin there. The Eagles offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. From the gun, Jackson. Nakua snags it over the middle. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
A gain of 15
About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
He takes off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
From the 43, here's second down and 6. Jackson looking to throw. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
I really like this response here to start the second half. You have to imagine they went into halftime finding themselves down by 2 scores. They needed to stop and get the ball back to their offense, and that sack's going to go a long way towards it.
Jackson from the gun on third down. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force fourth down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs. And now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. Incompletion. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it's going to be third down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And he's going to have the Eagles first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot as a gain of 18.
Eagles.
I love this call, Mike. Put the pressure on the defense to make the right decision. In this case, they decide to go after the running back, but it's the quarterback who pulls it and keeps it himself and is able to convert for the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's brought left after a gain of a yard.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Jackson now. He'll try to run for it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
12 yards.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
Here's Barkley. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
I was thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Lions offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Laporta in motion. On 1st down, it's Allen. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. A run up to the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Allen now on 2nd down. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often, and When you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's caught! And he will go all the way. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Eagles 21, Lions 10.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Eagles offense getting set to get back to work. They're going to be trying to play keep away in this situation. Use as much clock as possible. Up a couple of scores as they start this drive, 1st and 10. The design run here with Jackson. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. Here's a handoff to Barkley. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. Good running inside the 25. And he'll be taken down. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And an Eagle 1st down.
This is Barkley. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
2nd and 6 at the 17-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Micah Parsons getting in to drop him. It's It's a loss of 6, and it's third down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
On third down, they'll go with Saquon. And they go backwards here again. The defense stands tall, and it's fourth down.
A loss of 2 yards.
We spend so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Here's Williams on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
So here's Allen and the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. 1:14 to go. Their offense has struggled all night. Now they need to find 2 scores to pull this out. Here's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll look underneath here for Montgomery.
Adams pass. Complete to David Montgomery. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Allen going to throw again. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts.
Max Crosby on the tackle. A 6-yard pick.
So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from downtown Detroit.